Children, few more examples involving principal values for inverse trigonometric function. 11th one is about finding the value of tan inverse 1 plus cos inverse minus 1 by 2 plus sin inverse minus 1 by 2. See, once you are used to these questions, you will be able to write values corresponding to them directly, their principal values. Like tan inverse 1, you can quickly think of at which angle tan will be 1. It will be at pi by 4, and pi by 4 belongs to its principal value branch, that is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So tan inverse 1 can be directly replaced by pi by 4. But in this solution you can see each of the part I have solved separately and then they are accordingly added. So the second one is cos inverse minus 1 by 2. Assuming y to be cos inverse minus 1 by 2, we have cos y is equal to minus 1 by 2. Or we can say cos y is minus of cos pi by 3. So this in place of 1 by 2. Further, minus cos theta can be written as cos pi minus theta. So this reduces to 2 pi by 3. Cos y is cos 2 pi by 3, which implies y is equal to 2 pi by 3. And you can very well see this belongs to the required principal value branch, that is 0 to pi. Then assuming z to be sin inverse minus 1 by 2, we have sin z is equal to minus 1 by 2, or sin z can be written as minus sin pi by 6, which implies sin z is equal to sin minus pi by 6. Again, as we know, minus sin theta can be written as sin minus theta. That means z should be minus pi by 6. See, it belongs to the required principal value branch, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Even for tan inverse 1 I have done in the same manner, though you can write it directly. See, this is also belonging to the required principal value branch. Okay, I have taken u as tan inverse 1, so tan u becomes 1 and 1 can be replaced by tan pi by 4. So the equation is tan u is equal to tan pi by 4. That means u is equal to pi by 4. Now the value of each is substituted. This is u and u is coming out to be pi by 4. This was y and the value of y came to pi by 3. This was z and the value of z came out to be pi by 6. So simplifying this, the result comes out to be 3 pi by 4. 12th is again of the same kind, but see, I have done it directly. Cos inverse 1 by 2. So we'll think of the angle for which cosine function is 1 by 2. Cosine is 1 by 2 at pi by 3. And for cos inverse x, the principal value branch is 0 to pi, close interval, and this belongs to it. So we can replace it by pi by 3. Then plus twice of sine inverse 1 by 2. Now sine is 1 by 2 for the angle pi by 6. And this belongs to the required principal value branch. You can see close interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So by that you can replace it. So both are, their principal values are substituted directly. This reduces to pi by 3 only, and the sum is pi by 3 plus pi by 3, which comes out to be 2 pi by 3. Then 14th and 13th are MCQ type. This one you will be able to write directly because we don't have minus sign here. Tan function is root 3 at 60 degree or at pi by 3. So corresponding to tan inverse root 3, the required angle in the principal value branch will be pi by 3. For sec inverse, I have done the simplification here. We have taken y to be sec inverse minus 2. So sec y becomes minus 2. 2 you can replace with sec pi by 3. Then you get rid of this minus sign using the transformation. Minus sec theta can be written as sec pi minus theta. And this on solving comes out to be 2 pi by 3. So we are, the equation is reduced to sec y is equal to sec 2 pi by 3. And so y becomes 2 pi by 3. And see, it belongs to the close interval 0 to pi excluding pi by 2. This is the principal value branch for sec inverse x. So we know principal values of both the functions. Substitute them. Tan inverse root 3 is pi by 3. Then minus sec inverse minus 2 is 2 pi by 3. So pi by 3 minus 2 pi by 3 is minus pi by 3, which is option B. Then 13th one is a direct one. equation is sec inverse x is equal to y. So you have to tell the possible values for y so that this function is 1, 1. For that, if you see, because we are dealing with only principal value branches, so option B, which is from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. This is a closed interval. You can see from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, y can have the values. So option B is the correct option for it.